Well guys, there are more Mustangs coming out and we're going to showcase a few of them and of course what we picked up. So before we kick off what is new to the collection, let's check out what is new coming out in stores. First off is Jada from Big Time Muscle. We have the RTR lineup, guys. Ben Hobson, James Dean, Vaughn Gittin Jr. I mean, talk about awesome. And these are 124 scale. And you guys know I love picking up 124s. Even though we run out of room on this shelf, that shelf, and my latest one over here. Now with that, Pink Slips is really putting some effort into their castings. I mean, I've mentioned it in a couple episodes prior that they are really putting some detail on their castings. Really nice liveries, colors, wheel setups, everything. I mean, Jada is really focused. I want to say they're hyper focused on it because of the competition that's out there from M2 and then as well as Greenlight. So that is the latest for Mustangs in 124. Now jumping into 164, we have from Matchbox the new Super Chase. It's a 1969 Boss 302. We've seen 3 iterations from blue, black, and lime green. And now this one is a burnt orange. And I hope to find that one. That is an awesome one. It's pretty sleeper looking. Doesn't look anything special, but of course it's out of the new moving parts box, which you guys know I do not like those, based off of a Porsche 918 that I got. And there's an episode on that one if you want to check it out. I'll have it down below with how Mattel replaced it and the ins and outs of doing that. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy process. So if you want to check that out, check out the link down below. And then for you JDM fans, me as well, 7-Eleven is not only just focused with AutoWorld, they are jumping into the Hot Wheels Silver Series with their own release. It is a Toyota Supra so far. I don't know what other cars are going to be released, but if it's anything like AutoWorld, you're going to have multiple recolors and at least 3 or 4 castings that are going to be 7-Eleven themed. That is super cool. So for those who have 7-Elevens, keep your eyes out. I believe they said mid to early this year, you're going to start seeing them in stores. But we did score some goodies, not a lot, but enough to really get some additions to the collection. So with that, we also have yet again another mail call. Now this, I believe, is a custom. This is from my buddy Jeremy. He sent the last one we got of the 3 Mustangs in the diorama with the P51. Very cool stuff right here. But there is only one way to find out what my man threw in the box, and it's to open it up and see what's inside. All right guys, box is open. Let's see what we have in this bundle. All right, let's go ahead and move this over. Keep your eyes on that Lowrider, guys. There's more to come in a little bit. What do we have in here? Oh my God. Look at that 65. Oh, dude. That is wicked. Look at that pearlescent color, guys. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. And my hands are super dry. God. Pay no attention to that, but pay attention to the Mustang, guys. Look at the way the color shifts with that pearlescent inside of that. It's almost like a titanium color with a lot of mixes of blues and a little bit of purple. You got some greens in there. But from here, look at that, guys. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous work, Jeremy. Dude, thank you so much, man. You guys already know the 65 2+2. For those that are new to the channel, that is my overall favorite casting from Hot Wheels when it comes down to the Mustang. There's some close seconds and thirds, like the 67 Coupe. That's a really close one to another favorite of mine from Hot Wheels. And then, of course, the 67 GT500. I mean, that bulging hood, the Eleanor look to it. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful Mustangs, but the 65 2+2 is definitely one for the record. In case you guys were wondering which one is my favorite, it is this bad boy right here. Gosh, man, that is nice. Well freaking done. Oh, and look at that. How did you do this? Is this a... Wow, unless he heated the rivets and then pulled it off? I don't know, man. That looks factory. Wow, keeping those rivets on there, dude. That is super cool. Jeremy, my man, thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and move the Lowrider from, of course, Training Day. If you guys aren't tracking Training Day's Lowrider, that thing is epic. Denzel, one of my favorite Denzel movies, is of course that one with this car in there. That is a Johnny Lightning cast. And yes, we got some in here. It's not Johnny Lightning, but the next best thing. We also scored some Hot Wheels, new ones for 25. Check this out. From the Hot Wheels J Imports, the Subaru BRZ. Beautiful blue metallic, white tin spokes, nice livery on this one. You have the blue tinted glass, really nice high mounted wing on this one. Yeah, this thing is super cool. And this is actually out of C-Case, the only thing I have found in our area. And this was actually from the Dollar Tree, so super stoked on that. Then we have this one. This is actually a re-release. We had seen this one years ago, and this is a pearlescent white with the flames. Of course, it's out of the Hot Wheels Let's Race series from Netflix. But yeah, it's got a silver base. You do have the headers coming out the side and a lime green tinted glass. But what we're going to do is check out the one I have in the collection, because I do have a collection of Roger Dodgers, and those should be somewhere. All right, so when I seen this, I was like, wow, they actually re-released it. And oh, it's actually different. It is actually different. Hold on. Little mini Roger Dodger. Yeah, that is completely different. Check that out. You got the Roger Dodger font underneath the flames. Of course, you have the, you have the Larry Wood. There you go. It's out of the Larry Wood design. M25. So that tells you the year that car was released. And we have it again, but without Roger Dodger. It's got the Hot Wheels flame in place of the Larry Wood. But other than that, it is very, very identical. All right, so it's not. It is a variation, of course, not a true variation, but a variation in release. Yeah, and then this one is outlined in a lime green, almost a yellow pinstripe around the flames. And then this one is a super dark green. So there is a subtle difference between the two. Nice. So yeah, this is my Roger Dodger collection. I'm a big fan of those. Of course, we do have the ID version. We have the leap year. We have the stars and stripes. Very cool custom right here from Calpedo. And then, of course, the steampunk versions, which I believe those were the first ones I picked up back in 2020, because I was really digging that livery. I mean, check that out, man. That steampunk look is very cool. Steampunk. So stuff you don't see if you don't open it out of the package. A lot of people would only see the steam side, but there we go. And last one we got in the collection is the Maserati Shamal. This is a very cool casting. I was actually kind of excited when I seen the release of this, because Maserati didn't get a lot of love from Hot Wheels. I don't even know how many castings they did. I have a few older releases of some Maseratis, but this one is really cool. I mean, look at the fender arch on that. It's very unique. Very, very unique. And I'm just a big fan of it. I don't know. Something about this car is really cool. So new for 2025's Hot Wheels Metro Series. And yeah, that's all the Hot Wheels we scored. Actually, nope, scratch that. We did score another one, which you guys know, Back to the Future stuff is always coming home. Now, this is out of the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Series with a crush car. I don't know what the difference is between the others, except for the card art is a lot different. You have an arena, you have some very cool colors on there. But the thing that looked different was the amount of detail on the back of this DeLorean. We're going to go ahead and see what the difference between this DeLorean and the previous one is. All right, we got our diorama. Go ahead and open up this thing. This is where all my other gyms are. We have treasure hunts, we have complete sets, we have the theme series, a lot of Ferraris. These two rows are pretty much stacked. of Ferraris from all kinds of versions. But all of my Back to the Future stuff is in here. Our carded ones, premiums, but our monster truck one, this one right here. Oh, and it looks like it is the exact same. Doesn't even look like there's anything different. So yeah, you got the DMC blue around it. Yeah, it's literally the exact same thing. Not even a wheel difference. All right, so definitely a duplicate, just a re-release of the same one on a newer card. So, well, that's kind of a bummer. But we have our other ones here. We have our Johnny Lightning. We have our large scale ones. They all still turn on. These things are really cool. There we go. Let's go ahead and cover this up. All right, let's cover this up. All right, back at the premiums, guys. Check these out. Fresh from AutoWorld, we have a new Mustang, and this is in a beautiful bright green poly, or actually bright green gold poly if it would focus. 2406 is the code. But yeah, 1973 Mustang Mach 1. Look at that beautiful color, man. Love the gold flake inside of that lime green. It is just a beauty. So another special edition with their premium facts. If you want to read it, you can pause it. This is actually release 6 version A. So there is this one. It also came with a recolor. This one is in pearl white, 2512. Look at that beautiful peanut butter interior. You got some scratches on the roof, which is like, oh man, the paint is not even perfect. That's why you really can't grade these things, because even if they're in the package, there's going to still be blemishes, scuffs. I did open up one of my premium Mustangs, and the wing is completely messed up. I mean, it was like it was grinded, and then they painted over it with the debris and metal pieces in there. It's super weird. I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, we got to this one. This is also version B out of release 6. So we got A and B out of this one. And then finishing here, guys. Normally I don't pick up these things, but I do have a huge soft spot for lowriders, guys. Check this out. 1979 Lincoln Continental Lowrider. Look at that, guys. And it is a custom Lowrider silver metallic. You got the Lowrider wheels on there. Very freaking cool, man. Very cool. So we do have some special edition premium facts. This is the first Lincoln Continental Lowrider ever made by AutoWorld. So I believe there's an Impala that they are limited to, and a lot of people are trying to find it. This one right here is really cool, and you do have the silver thing on the license plate. I mean, look at that. We also got the other version, version B, from it in gold. Look at this one. This is actually a beautiful setup, man. So this one is a Lowrider Gold Metallic, of course, with the same paint scheme or pinstripe work on there. Very intricate. And you got some facts right here if you want to pause it. But yeah, version A and B for both the Mustang and the Lowrider, and that is why I brought this one out. This is a Johnny Lightning. Pop culture, it's super dirty right now, but yeah, I do have a few Lowriders in the collection. This was one of my favorites. We do have the Monte Carlo and Impala RLC Lowriders in the collection as well. And now we just added these. So I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of Lowriders, trust me guys, unless it is something like that Fox body with some Daytons on there. So that is what we got in the collection. 2 new Mustangs, and of course some new additions for the Back to the Future, which is basically a re-release. We have some new C-Case and AutoWorld love, but most of all, this beauty right here, the 65 2+2 Custom by Jeremy. So as I always say, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and of course comment down below your thoughts on anything we showcased, picked up, and of course that beautiful custom by Jeremy. And yeah, so if you enjoyed it and you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can stay tuned for all of our future episodes. And yeah, so stay tuned, and until next time, guys, This is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.